Unfortunately, in the penultimate episode, the kit has had to go into the wash. So, we've got the Trabzonspor kit on, which we haven't had on in a while, or I don't think ever. I'm going to stand up and show you this. We've got it in a mystery kit that we did open on camera, I'm pretty sure, in one of the last saves. So yeah, I'm a Bursaspor supporter. Turkish fans out there, if you want to know, Bursaspor's my team. As welcome back to my bigger team, because I'm closer to Spain. Barcelona rebuild here on FIFA 22. And it's episode 11 of season number 4. We've only got 12 episodes left. It's a good job the final won't land on episode number 13, as I'm being a bit optimistic there, aren't I? Saying that, of course, we're going to get into a final, as today we are up straight away, straight into it. If you're excited for this one, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe down below if you're new around here, because we're on the race to 6k and we are almost there. Imagine if we just get into next series with 6k, or just get it after next series starts, whichever, it would be amazing. And of course, notification bell as well, if you want to be up to date. This has been the spoiler going around your screen constantly. We have another El Clasico. After losing the last one in the last episode, 1-0 in the 92nd minute to a Timo Werner and Gnabry link-up, we have them first at Camp Nou on the 29th of April. After beating PSG in one leg and drawing with them in the other. We've got Mallorca in between as we look to hopefully seal the title today. We're not going to get all the league games done today, but I would love to actually confirm that title, as then Real Madrid away on the 7th in May. Even rhymes that. Sociedad, who are just behind us away from home, and Getafe away from home. There's a couple of away games right here, but hopefully, if all goes well, we win both legs in the Champions League and we win the league in-game. But we've got to try and choose wisely when we actually go into a game, because we want to make sure we are playing the game, not simming, the one we win it. And you might think I'm being extremely optimistic with the way I'm speaking. That's because I kind of am, as we want to be winning these. So we're at home. We've got a tired player in that team. Gavi is more fit. He did play in the last one as well, though, didn't he? This is difficult because we've got, of course, a lot of midfielders missing. Nico, Pedri, De Jong, the three that I would love to have available. Almada might sit on the bench. We might go with this for the first leg in the Champions League semi-final at home against our national side, or not national side, but our national rival side, Real Madrid, as Duran is in goal. Mazraoui, De Ligt, Araujo, Cucurella, Fabian, Fernandes and Gavi, which is slightly weaker than I'd want it to be. Put Fernandes in the DM position with Rafinha on the right, Ezelawi starting on the left. Yes, of course, Ansu's never fully fit, so he's not going to be playing this one. And Carlson's injured as well, as Erling Haaland will start up top. And as you can see, we've got one player almost back, potentially for the second leg, in Memphis Depay. What a big name that is that we haven't heard in a while, but not fit for today, or he should be fit for the second game today. Gotta make sure we get this job done. Come on, let's do it in the first leg, not lose like last time. Let's beat Real. And the Los Blancos team we face, Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Eder Militao, didn't see the rest. Pogba on the bench for this one, along with Werner, with Skriniar, Militao, Fernandes and Tierney at the back. Mason Mount in DM with Valverde, should I say, and Silva, Ceballos, Vinny Jr. and Karim Benzema still preferred over the striker that scored against us in the last one. Not the decision I personally would have made, but gotta respect them on it, sticking to their guns with their starting 11 apart from Paul Pogba. Wonder what's going on behind the scenes with him and Ancelotti. That's a good ball down the line for Eze. We want to try and take an early advantage. Erling Haaland, near post, off the post. Very unlucky not to have the lead. Coming close as Cucurella to run away with the ball as well right here. He's not really got an option. I'm going to go backwards into Enzo Fernandez, who spreads one out wide into Eze. Eze now into Enzo. That's a good pass across into Rafinha. Now down the line, Mazraoui on an angle, and Mazraoui scores! The right back! We struggled to score in 90 minutes against them last time. It's took 9 minutes in the Champions League before Mazraoui just slams it into the back of the Real Madrid net. Courtois is beaten early on. Rafinha got a brilliant run round from Nusa as he just puts it in the side netting past Courtois. Fabian got a tackle onto Gavi and Enzo Fernandez just to pass that straight through the gap into Haaland. Was a good ball as Eze cuts back himself, puts it down the line. That's a great ball for Marc Cucurella to get onto. What can we do right here with it? Cuts inside himself. Fabian. Rafinha's holding his run to try and stay onside, and he has done successfully as Mazraoui puts a decent dip into the box. If the striker was there, that was a goal. And Ernesto Valverde just skips past Rafinha, trying to put the pressure on them right here. Karim Benzema. What can he do? Of course, the striker not doing anything so far in this first half. Dani Ceballos with it out wide. Bernardo Silva flicks it on. Karim Benzema across to Vinny Jr. Duran gets down very well to stop that one. Excellent for us as Fabian keeps hold of this ball. We'll go to our left back. There's no real rush now. We have a lead. Of course, we want to extend it in the home fixture because it will be harder away, but we will take this as Gavi steps away a little bit from his man, Eze. Now back to Marc Cucurella. Can we try and get past them here a little bit? Eze through the middle again. Now on to Haaland. Flicks it on. Gavi. We're just going to try and dip that in. Skriniar with a block. I have been told about using low crosses as well in the comments, but don't think that's the occasion for it. Low crosses are usually for when you've got a counter-attack opportunity. Like this one is meant to be off the floor. Run towards it. No one really did. As at half-time, we sit 1-0 up at Camp Nou, and to be fair, I'd like it to be a bit more comfortable, but I'm happy how it is. We'll keep on going in the second half. Nusa with the goal. 1-0 up in the first 45 minutes of the 4. Just have to keep pressing, I guess, as Eze receives the ball. It just bounced back to him a little bit. Marc Cucurella on to Gavi now, and Eze. That's an easy ball through to Haaland. We've got a run in the middle of Fabian. One more on to Rafinha, who was never missing on that angle. 2-0 Barcelona. It always comes from a switch from left to right. And good night, hopefully, for Real. They have hardly been in this game, and we've got another one. Brilliant ball on, wasn't it? Just passed in and drilled into that side netting. Karim Benzema tried to get it forward there. Valverde cuts out the pass as Real's got a bit of an option there. Mazraoui ran out of position. As we're trying to make 2 changes. Gil for Gavi. Yes, we're putting him in midfield, as we'll go for Almada, who's usually attacking as it is. We'll put him on the wing for Eze. Give him a rest, because he will be playing in the league, I'm pretty sure. As Gavi has the ball right here. We'll go backwards. Ball retention is the aim of the game right now. We have our lead, of course. Karim Benzema puts the ball through onto Vinny Jr. right here, though, and Skriniar out wide. He dinks one in. Please catch that, Duran. As he does. Easy catch in practice, as we'll throw that over the top. Straight into Rafinha, who can turn and run with this ball right here. We'll just lay it back off to his right back, though, to try and still go forward. 67 minutes on the clock. That's towards Haaland. 20 minutes left as Valverde got a shot off right there. Straight down Duran's throat, even though he did save it with his legs. Rather unconventionally. But Haaland to try and run us away. Rafinha. He's got Haaland running in front of him again. I might try and give him the full 90 in this game. So, of course, we can rest him in the league for Mallorca as Mazraoui dipping a ball in. Just unsuccessful as Mazraoui. Someone was offside. Still, the lads on the field have got to do themselves the job. As Valverde just lays that one off to Mason Mount, looking straight over the top. Vinny Jr. slightly in the way. Fabian jumps in there, and he will whack that forward to Fernandez. Showed way too much, that ball, to the man, but we still keep it. Rafinha back to Mazraoui, and we've got the run down the wing. Not the best tap on. I think I'll just take the result, to be fair, now, as Bernardo Silva passes that off to Valverde. He goes wide to Kieran Tierney. Nutmegs us slightly in there, but we get a nutmeg back. And Fabian to run, but the whistle is blown. A 2-0 victory for us right here. And I will take it all day long. Very nice. Very good. Take it to the second leg, though. It is not done. So let's march on as Real Sociedad have won the cup. So, hey, at least it wasn't Real, who, of course, didn't knock us out. It was Valencia that knocked us out, but at least it's not one of the direct rivals that have done it. As, could we win the league in this Mallorca game or no? I'm pretty sure we cannot if Sociedad win as well, which I'm hoping they do, because that would take the gap to 13 with 12 points left. So yeah, I might just play the full rotated side for this Mallorca game. Play the Champions League game, then play the game after, which hopefully seals us the title. Or would it? I've got some working out to do, as I'm thinking. If we put a reserve side up for this and we lost, the gap would be 9 points. I'm pretty sure if they won as well, or no, 7? Yeah, it would be 7 points. So if we put the reserve side out and Sociedad lost, we would then be 7 points in front, so we could win the league in the next episode and not this one. Of course, if they win all the other games, Sociedad that is. So I might put a reserve side out, so then we could potentially win the league next time out in the final episode, which would be very fitting. But then also, I don't want my reserve team to be too weak, even though I'm resting for the Champions League, because then if we win this and they win it, we could take it on to the next game, as well as I'm going to rotate heavily for this one. I'm pretty sure of it. Busquets can go in. We'll put Fernandes in there. We'll risk it a little bit. Or Dani Olmo. He can have a farewell game, actually. This is the farewell game against Mallorca. Figueroa, it's going to be fully changed, I'm pretty sure. We'll fit Jill in there. We'll put him as a cam, so he's not too negative. Who else? We've got Carrasco, who could maybe get involved. But then I want to play Lenglet. Still want to keep it kind of strong to see what happens, as this is the team you can see just absolutely all over the place. But it'll be some of these players' final game. We're not selling any ourselves, apart from Dani Olmo, so let's see what happens against Mallorca. Doing okay for themselves, as it's a 2-2 draw. Don't know what that means for us. Eze, Brun Larsen, Rafinha and Diabate with the goal with 2 minutes to go. So let's see the league before we go into the biggest game of the season so far. Could the game after also be a big one? A 10-point gap with 12 points remaining. Right, if we win the next game, we've won the league. I'm pretty sure, yeah, because there'd only be 9 points available. We win the next game, and it's against Sociedad, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. No, I don't want to save the game. I want to go onto the calendar. It is. So, if we beat Sociedad away from home, we win the league. However, saying that, I want to play my strongest side for Real Madrid, as Pedri returning from injury, and I have not made the team. This is the same team that played last game. Thiago Almada had a good impact. Araujo's now 90 rated as well. Good to see him reach that before the series is over. Dani Olmo's actually gone up a rating. De Jong and Pedri. De Jong says he's not far off. I think he's a week away from training. Pedri's in training but still got the plaster. Memphis Depay is fully back. Now I saw a comment saying maybe go to a 4-4-2. That's a shout, you know. But I don't think I'm going to do it just yet. I'm actually going to put Eze all the way in the reserves. Can I do that? I don't think I can. Yunal might be sacrificed. I am so sorry, NS. You did come as a sporadic player though. Depay to start on the bench, not straight into the team, because of course he has to earn it. Eze hasn't earned it. Almada in front. And yeah, this is the team that it's going to be. Gil and Busquets worry me though. 15 pace on Busquets as substitutes for the midfield, but we've got injuries to that midfield. So that is the team into Real away from home. They beat us the time before. We beat them. They beat us. We beat them. Hopefully a breaking tradition. Beating them again into the final for the 4th time. And what an atmosphere this will be. The Tifo's up. You can see they're all holding the paper cards. I would love to be involved in one of them one day. Of course, Grimsby Town don't really get the occasions to do that. But hopefully we do. Playoff final. Fingers crossed coming up as we focus up on here. Big Tifo. I really can't guess the player, I'm sorry. I'm not clued up on the Spanish icons. As here we go. As let's have a look at the Real side. Courtois in goal. We did very well to beat him twice. Look at the amount of yellow cards. Even Gnabry on the bench with one. Decent bench. Skriniar, Militao, Fernandes, Wijnal, Valverde, Mount and Pogba back in central midfield for Bernardo Silva. That's who's replaced. Vinny, Benzema, and I'm pretty sure it was Ceballos still on the wing. Didn't catch a glimpse of that, but the number 27 is below us, and that's usually Ceballos' number. I remember because it's my lucky number, and I know which players play with that. As Nacho Fernandes puts a ball forward, Rafinha running in at him. Just going to make sure we don't concede straight away in this one as well, as it looks like the reconstruction of the lower tier stands is done right here as well. Very nice. Of course, in real life, they are covered up by the blue tarpaulin because, of course, they're getting redone as Dani Ceballos into Paul Pogba. Them two usually not in the same team, both usually being right wingers as Haaland. Come on, beat Militao to that. Come on, battle through, get past him. Unlucky. Both teams feeling one another out, but of course, none in an ideal rush to score as Vinny Jr. gets this ball around the side. Good block by, I think it was Mazraoui, and Rafinha back helping him. Fabian with a quick pass on. Enzo now into Erling. What can Erling Haaland do here? He goes around the corner. Rafinha to run. We can get that easy pass through the middle. One more, please. It's Gavi sneaking through, and it is a poor shot from the youngster. Either side of the keeper, and that's a goal as Mason Mount into Paul Pogba. Now Vinny Jr. again. Karim Benzema. Mazraoui comes across to block. Still, no, got rid of it, and Vinny Jr. strikes powerfully to beat Duran in the goal and get the first one here at the Bernabeu. 1-0 down in the second leg. And this could cause issues. Just took too long on the ball, I'm guessing, and straight round the corner. The Brazilian just smashing it in. Now, getting pressured by Haaland. Very nice. Half an hour in. We're under a bit of pressure right now. Of course, we do still have the lead. And we're in no rush to try and force this attack. We'll go back when needed to. But of course, it would be nice if we could try and squeeze another goal for ourselves. Because one goal doesn't seem enough away from home. We know what they did against City late on, as that's never offside. Taking my times, just punish me as Gavi onto Almada. Now Ronnie Araujo gets it back. He will go out wide, looking into the space of Marc Cucurella. Now Gavi again. That's a good ball around the corner. Thiago Almada cuts inside, shows too much of it. Get back up on your feet as he does. Fabian to give it into Rafinha. Run round the corner of Mazraoui. Dip that in. That's definite handball, but we'll still keep it alive. Mazraoui again. Good ball, but it's towards Thiago Almada. He's never winning those ones as it's off the back of the head of Karim Benzema. Onto Gavi again. Flick that onto Marc Cucurella. We'll go through the middle. Haaland steps away from Militao. Goes to line one up. Courtois sees it. Just maybe coming for us, but not a goal for us before half-time. A huge 45 minutes coming up for us right here. We hold a 2-1 advantage on aggregate, but are losing on the night. And momentum on the day is what matters, really. Got to be careful. Apart from the goal, it's kind of been an even game. I would say we've been the better with chances, but I don't think that's entirely factual. As Enzo Fernandez, just to keep it, on to Gavi. Now Thiago Almada through the middle. Haaland returns that ball out to the Argentine. Can he try and get past the defence here? That is brilliant skill. Haaland through the middle. Flicks it with the back of his heel. Good improvisation as we'll take a corner ball. And can we look for Araujo or Haaland or someone? It's going towards... Pretty sure that was Nusa Mazraoui. But Thiago Almada kills that dead. On to Araujo. Now Gavi again. Matheus de Ligt looks out wide. Rafinha. Can we return that ball? If he's onside, it's brilliant. He's not. Ernesto Valverde onto Paul Pogba as he goes backwards. Mason Mount. We've come a long way with Enzo there. Out of the hole as he needs to get back there in the defensive position. Got to defend this. Rafinha back. You can see we are... Even though we're in the lead and we're taking most counter-attacks, we are struggling when they go forward. Just seem a little bit panicky as Haaland gets this ball, tries to put it down the line. Mazraoui will do it to perfection. Straight onto Rafinha. Back through the middle, poked onto Erling. Just tries to hammer it through. Unlucky once more. Enzo through the middle. That's fizzed straight onto Thiago Almada's feet again. Lively second half. Getting a lot of stuff done as Rafinha's through. Courtois saves. Haaland to pick up on it. We've missed a big chance right there, but we'll keep it alive. Mazraoui dipping it in. Handball, says the referee. At 65 minutes in, I think this is a perfect time to introduce Memphis Depay. Welcome back, mate. He'll be on the wing. Haaland still up front. Almada is done okay, but I could do with more height. And, of course, a free kick taker for this scenario, as it's going to put Haaland on it. I'm going to try and squeeze this in, you know. I might try and shoot. Can we adjust the camera? There we go. It's going to be very difficult to try and squeeze it, but Memphis Depay, if anyone's capable, he's scored 2 free kicks before. Dip that down. Way too easy. Of course, pressure not fully relieved yet as Cucurella into Matheus de Ligt will fizz that across. That's a brilliant ball onto Rafinha And can we flick that on behind? Yes, we can. Mazraoui through that middle. Erling Haaland. Haaland one more. Gavi. Look at the space that Memphis is in. And drills it low at Courtois. Still can't get it past him. But the pressure from the newly returned player is good. See, he's still got the legs on him. And the engine, as they've got 3 minutes to seek a goal. We still haven't made a change apart from Depay. Maybe need to change that as they've whacked it forward. Wasting it is Gil to come on, giving a midfielder a rest. And Haaland for the game that we could potentially win the league in next time, as we are in to the final of the Champions League. The 4th consecutive continental final. The 3rd Champions League final, of course. The first being the Europa League. And it's a victory against Bayern. We did not lose over both legs. Against PSG, we did not. Against Real, we've lost in the second leg away from home. But I do not care at all. We're through on aggregate 2-1 victors in our home country. And we take it to the final against Inter or Chelsea. Bring them on. Give us anybody. We will beat who are in our way, as, of course, we don't just stop here today. After thinking we might take it into next episode, we still have the title decider in our hands. It's telling me to look at the academy. I don't care about that at the moment, I'm afraid, as we'll have tired players for this one, I'm pretty sure, who still haven't recovered. But, like my voice just from that last game, we need to try and win this, as it did look like we've got a couple of fit players. And Chelsea are the team to get through to the final. And the 31st, beating the team that I like with the team that I like managing is going to be difficult. Of course, we've done a Chelsea save on this channel. It'll be a difficult one to just beat them with, as they won 3-2 on aggregate. The importance of this game cannot be underestimated, because it could see where Real Sociedad finish. Real's jumped above them right now, but of course this is the game over it. As who have we got back? I mean, De Jong and Pedri still not good enough. I think Gonzalez the same. As I think I'll make one change, altering it out. Get Fernandes out because he's a bit tired. We can play a strong team right now, because if we win this, we win the league. We can play whoever we want up to the Champions League, of course, can't we? As that is the only difference we make. Almada and Depay starting, trying to get him fully fit for that Champions League final. Hopefully other players as well can join him who are on the injury list as well. As here we go, away against Sociedad. Not an easy game, but one if we win, we will be crowned champions. And of course, Sociedad do not have a bad team. It's Alban Lafont in goal. Konstantinos Mavropanos, Schotterbeck, Teze, Nkuku, Florentino, Maurice Luis, Paqueta, Porto, Haidara, and Sanchez with Oyarzabal on the wing. Can't miss him as well, as I'm pretty sure I just saw, yes, we've got the glitch. There is 2 steward people stood on the field, and they'll probably not move. Also, a bit of a kit clash while saying that, so thank you, game. Thank you very much, as that was a rough challenge in the back of Gavi. Yellow card straight away for Haidara, and a free kick from quite far out. We'll put Depay on it. Could we shoot? 36 yards. Players have scored from here before, haven't they? We'll go for it. Curling, straight to Lafont. Moved quite a bit, did that one, as Oyarzabal goes back. And Cuckoo around the corner. Sanchez, who had a good game against us last time, into Porto. Duran quick off his line. Oyarzabal looking for the gap, and Porto with the shot. Duran with the save, as that was a chance for them to take an early lead 8 minutes in. The kick clash is kind of getting on my nerves a little bit, but we'll have to let it slide, as ball into Mavropanos. And just inches away, as Gavi puts the ball across the field. Mazraoui into Rafinha. Rafinha will hold this ball up right here. We'll squeeze it into Erling. It was a bit far back to say he's a striker. Get up the field, Erling Haaland, as Fabian just going to keep the ball at his feet. Cucurella has to try and do something with this. He goes back inside into Fabian. Can't get it round. Unlucky for us as Sanchez. 1-0 down. 1-0 down in the vital game. The Sociedad man puts it in at the near post when we can potentially win the title. The team just below us will put the pressure on us. Look at that, just in Duran's near post. He doesn't dive. He thinks it's going across his body. It isn't. It's in. Unlucky from us as Fabian to keep the ball in the middle right here. He will pass it to Almada. Mazraoui Into Fabian again. We'll get this out wide. There we go. Almada, shoot from range. I'm trying it now because 30 minutes in, we've not really had many chances. Good ones, should I say, as Memphis has had 2 from long range. That's another free kick. I thought it was Haidara for a minute there. It's Fiorentino. Yeah, Florentino with the foul. I recognise his in-game face as we'll take this free kick with Haaland. That looks alright, you know, but again, just curls too much. Not in the direction of the goal as Fabian fizzes this one across Rafinha to just tap that on into Erling Haaland. Haaland waiting for the runaround of Mazraoui. Could we do something here? We need to get instantly level. Looking for Rafinha in the middle. Lucas Paqueta, of course, an excellent player. Gets that ball right there and they're going to keep it. Haidara on this right-hand side. Mavropanos, Cucurella. He seems the one scrapping for this game so far, but they've got past him into his position. Haidara goes backwards into Konstantinos. Schottebek through the middle. Mavropanos down the line. Haidara now into Christian Porto. Tricky winger, but Gavi gets the better of him. Very nice from the 20-year-old as it's forward into Haaland. Gavi still going. He gets back on the ball. Erling Haaland now turns inside. Rides the challenge. Puts it across to Rafinha. Taking one from range. Lafont catches that one out of the sky. And I don't think it's going to happen before half-time. As it doesn't. As Gavi runs straight into them 2 guys on the field. Get off at half-time, please. As you've had enough pitch-side access. You've actually been on the pitch too much. As we have dominated this game, but find ourselves behind. Are the pitch invaders putting on the pressure? That is a tongue twister to say. As it's gone out wide. Mikel Oyarzabal. Mazraoui chasing him. Porto got still 40 minutes or just over that to get 2 goals and clinch this title today as Sanche running around us. He's got it out wide into Haidara. He's going to clip one in. Delict hits it at Fabian. Good job he didn't hit his hand. Get a tackle in, boys. Not clearing this very well as they're still on the ball are the Sociedad men. And that's flew through. Oyarzabal, Paqueta found a gap. And that is shocking defensively. Really not good. And now we need 3 goals. Sociedad, fair to say they knew their task. And they are getting on with it. Mikel Oyarzabal across the box. And an easy tap in for Lucas Paqueta. And Sanche straight onto Porto. They're going to keep on having fun, aren't they? Or maybe not, because Thiago Almada's got a charge on here. And Memphis Depay. What a ball from the Argentine looking for the Dutchman. The flying one that is down the wing. Who handles it? To be fair, it just seems like it hasn't been our lucky day. Memphis Depay round the corner into Erling Haaland. Keeps the men away from it. Now into Fabian. Down the wing. He's definitely onside this time, is Depay. Into the middle. Gavi. Haaland. Little gap. Just passes it in. Erling Haaland gets one back here for Barcelona. Is the title still on for today? It is brilliant work, to be fair. We'll put Gil on. More attacking than Gavi. We just had to pass it under Lafont. Don't know if a draw does the title for us as well, as that's a bad tackle. Konstantinos Mavropanos. He's been at it all game, to be fair. As Araujo straight into Gil. Out wide now into Memphis. We'll look for the overlap. Cucurella. Now we'll go back into Gil. That's into Fabian. Come on, I like this build-up play that we're doing at the moment. Memphis Depay on an angle. Shoot on it, why not? Someone needs to follow that up. Maybe we score if they do as Cucurella. Good tackle. We're going to get Enes Unal and Eze on. You might think, how am I playing that? I'm going to put Depay up front. And Unal in centre forward with Gil. Both cams turning into centre forwards. Very attacking as Almada sneaks through. Haaland is terribly cleared and just very lucky. Schottebek gets it away, but if we had a goal there, I might have had to rethink my subs in taking Haaland off as Rafinha blasts that through. Can't win his header down, and I'm just thinking about the Getafe game now next episode. Maybe we could win it there instead of today as Gil offside. Pretty sure we're taking the Champions League and the title into the final episode, which will make for a good one, won't it? As Nkulu gives that into Teze. Teze just blasts it to the side. Schottebek. Teze again. Just chasing them down as just keep pushing them back, to be fair. I mean, we do need the goal ourselves, but I mean, I'll settle for it as it is. I just care about players' fitness now. Don't test his defence as Eze. Can he run away? Maybe a point would be good. Because, of course, we still can mathematically get caught, even though we're on good form. Apart from this game, as Depay slipped through. Memphis Depay across the box. Enes Unal! Point! Gained! Big celebrations. Could we potentially win the league from this? If results go our way, We potentially could. Depends on Real. That goal could mean a lot more than we presume it does. Depay, across, Unal looked like he'd scuffed it, but it finds the bottom corner for 2-2 with 2 minutes left. So let's push them, shall we? Daniel Gil, straight on the ball. 2 added minutes, onto the added minutes, and Enes Unal. Rafinha in behind a little bit here. What can he do? That's got to be a foul, no? Corner ball. It will be fitting. A defensive header, which we've done so well in this series with, to be, of course, the title-winning one. We're going to get it into that gap. 2-2 on the night. Ronnie Araujo peels off. Big Ronald Araujo misses it. Falls to Mateus de Ligt. Big chance. Is it done? I don't know yet. Is the title won? By the reactions, it doesn't seem like it's to be yet. Players just walking straight into the changing room. We'll give it a minute, but I'm pretty sure it is not won. Still great from us. And it's as we thought. No title parade yet, as I could get sacked before we even get to win both trophies, as the gap is 8 points with 9 points available. So every league game from now on we can win it. So we'll keep playing games. Hopefully we don't lose the first 2 and play them, because then we'll have to simulate Valencia, because we've got to play the Champions League final. That will be the final ever game in this Barcelona save. Not saying Barcelona altogether, but it's been a fun one. This is the end of the penultimate one. Thank you guys for watching. Of course, like I said at the start of the episode, do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe down below with the notification bell on, as well as we look to surge towards 6K and beyond. Thank you all for the support on the channel. Take care, in a bit, and peace.